I'm trying to think, this is our 4th or 5th year. Yeah, 4th or 5th, I'm not sure.
This place is awesome, the riding's awesome. Got 1,000 miles on my street bike already. People are awesome, and Coronas are cheap.
4 days usually.
4 days.
That's all a liver can handle.
The boy said it's time to go on. We're gonna play that heavy sound.
We have hangovers this morning.
Girls are lining up and back, and I don't know one. And you can't help yourself, 'cause the sound is alright. Throw your big leg over me, mama, because
I'm a virgin of Sturgis, but I'm being broken in very well.
I can remember like 10 or 12 years ago coming and staying here till like 3 in the morning talking about bikes and parts and stuff I've made and want to do.
it's my home, baby. And you can't make me stay. No, I can see when I'm coming back. I'll wipe the tears when I have to say goodbye.
This is the rally that if you love to ride motorcycles, you'll never ride all of the hill.
It's grown a little bit.
No, I can see when I'm coming back. I'll wipe the tears. Get rules! Say goodbye. The road is my home. I can't stay too long.
It's been said that a journey is best measured in friends rather than in miles. That has never been truer than at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. With its circus-like atmosphere and its scenic back roads lined with fragrant pine trees, there is no denying that the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is the rally to attend if you're a biker.
Well, we've done Myrtle Beach Rally, we've done Daytona Rally, we've done Americade, we've done a lot of them, and this is the granddaddy of all of them. And until you've experienced this, you just don't know what it's like. And it's like no other rally.
This is a total different rally than Daytona. I mean, this is real riding up here. This is beautiful country. You can ride Daytona. You know, other than flat roads, there's not a lot to do for riding, I guess. But if you want to ride, this is the place to come.
Fantastic. I've been like Daytona and other things, Ocean City Marathon, but this is out of the world. You can't even take enough in.
It's just a great place, one, to meet people, it's the epitome of our industry and of our lifestyle of motorcycling, and it just celebrates how we live, yeah, what we do. It is the biggest event, like everybody told me it would be. This is the master of everything. I am just absolutely astonished and blown away.
You're that close to Mecca. How can you not be involved in something this cool?
It's hard not to get caught up in the magnitude of it all. When nearly 500,000 bikers ride in the hills and take in the sights, it really strikes home. You are in the biker mecca. This is not just another rally. This is the rally that all others are judged by. And it's not just bikers who come here anymore.
I'm celebrating the rally.
You can find just about every type of person represented at the rally, from hardcore bikers who live the lifestyle to the weekend biker and the people who just want to take a look behind the curtain, so to speak, on the biker world. Some come to meet up with old friends and to make new ones. Some come for the nightlife and the party, but one thing is for sure, they all come for a good time.
I just like the cool bikes. Everybody, the fun people, everyone has different stories. They're from all over the world, just here to have fun, hang out with people from everywhere. Just a good time.
Oh, it's great, you know. Well, what's not Sturgis, man? What can I tell you? It's fantastic. Lovely, beautiful countryside, great rides when you manage to get out. Loads of fun, nightlife, hot chicks everywhere you look. Fantastic.
I love coming out here. It's like the end of the year. We get to blow off steam. We're not trying to get anything jam slam done for the rally. We come out, we ride, we have fun, and you know, we get to do events like this. It's great.
Scott Webster from Leroy Thompson and over 20 other bike builders like Jim Nassy, Russell Mitchell, and Donnie Smith gathered with fans and other motorcycle enthusiasts for the second annual Builders Breakfast. This year, Billy Lane of Choppers Inc. and his builder friends raised $14,850 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation of South Dakota through ticket sales and the auctioning of different biker paraphernalia.
We hope to continue the Builders Breakfast as an annual event, both in Sturgis and in Daytona, and hopefully in some other events as well, like Myrtle Beach. You know, when we come into a community, we always want to come in, you know, leave them with some good things to remember, not only how we tore their town up when we come in. So,
for a lot of these builders, this is the only time they can all get together and catch up. They can see what everybody has been up to and talk about future projects. It's also a time to get together with their fans.
It's always nice to meet the folks. I mean, obviously all of us have our own setup and our bikes around town somewhere, so that's pretty much what we're here for, you know? Sit around for a week and chit-chat with the folks.
It's just really neat because you got a lot of fans that sees your stuff all year and sees you on TV and different things, and they never really get to meet you, and then they corner you up in one place and get to see all of us at the same time. It's really a pretty awesome deal that it's not normally you ever get this many of us builders together at one time.
The crowds really come out for this event. They gather autographs and bid on motorcycle-related swag. It is also a chance for them to get up close and personal with the people they read about in magazines and watch on TV.
Today was the highlight. Yeah, it'd be great. It's more than what I can imagine. And it was great meeting the guys, seeing them, getting pictures with them. And it goes for a good cause, too.
It feels great to be able to come in and give something back and kind of get everybody together in a unified sense, because that's a hard thing to do at a rally. You know, there's time so limited and people, you know, they're in and out of here so quick, and to get everybody in one place at one time is difficult. You know, I've done enough in the last 20 years to be able to pull something like that together, so it's really nice.
Bikerism number 9. Only bikers understand why dogs love to stick their heads out car windows.
We're live. Oh, we're live, 95.
The people watching scene is so rich with characters, some people just take a break from it all and soak up the moment.
Watching people, meeting people, loving life, man.
We'll take it kind of an easier day today. We've ridden a lot, and so we're ready to relax a little bit today, yeah.
You never know what you might see on Main Street. That's part of the whole Sturgis phenomenon.
Pictures everywhere. Makes you famous.
Hey, like the bikes, like the women, yeah. it's fun, yeah. It's a good time.
2000 was my first, I think. I've been here ever since. Selling shirts, hawking boots, doing dirty deeds.
This is my vacation.
Some of the best people watching places are in the bars. People like Angie at the Loud American Roadhouse have one of the best seats in the house. She has been working at the rally for the last 4 years.
Atmosphere, people, money's not bad, but it's really just to come up and have a good time.
It's been really awesome. I'm having a good time. All the staff is absolutely fantastic, and yeah, it's been good.
Allison is working in Sturgis for the first time. She said that working at the rally isn't like working at her other job.
No. I've been bartending for the last 10 months at it's a cocktail lounge, and I bartend at a martini bar. And so it takes like anywhere from like 30 seconds to like a couple minutes for us to make a drink and stuff. And it's like all concoctions, you know, like there's like 12 different things that go in a drink. And here it's like Bud Light, Coors Light. So yeah, we carry that stuff, but we don't sell a lot of it. So of course, yeah, it's very different.
I bet he probably forgot. What do you bet?
Back downstairs, Angie has been looking for her year after year regulars.
Oh, that's really fun. I haven't got to see my favorite friends yet, but we get people to come back every single day just to come, you know, hang out and say hi, and we do what we can.
The Loud American Roadhouse has become ground zero for the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. They have great food, cold beer, and entertainment like the Jack Girls and this guy.
Right before I came to Sturgis, man, I actually just came up with the idea of mounting a Jack Daniels bottle on this thing and I have a 12-gauge shotgun barrel mounted on the rear fender where it actually shoots a shot of Jack out of the back of the bike, and it's called Shooting the Breeze.
Tim Lee from Flower Mound, Texas, has been to the rally 3 times. He says that he has a love-hate relationship with the rally. He wasn't sure if he was going to make it this year or not.
Every time I come up here, the police don't like me. You know, they give me tickets for anything, so I was very hesitant even driving it through here because you got a bottle of Jack Daniels hanging off the side of your bike. You can't even walk out of the street on the bar with a beer, so to ride down the road with a bottle of Jack is not a good deal.
The Loud American Roadhouse is home to some of the best live music in downtown Sturgis.
I think we've done...
This is math. They can do it.
I think we did 4 years. 4 years. I think this is the 4th year.
4. Yeah, because we were scabs and hacks the first year.
Oh, yeah.
We hadn't earned our keep. We had to lay by our dish the first year. That's right.
Yeah. That was rough.
See, now you need to reciprocate and be just a little bit louder.
Crowd favorites like Judd Hoos play here every night. They play everything from the Beastie Boys to AC/DC to Eminem and the Eagles, as well as some of their own music. There are fans that come to the Loud American Roadhouse just to catch these guys playing year after year.
Absolutely. You see a lot of faces all week.
Then we get emails from all around, just different parts of the country. We didn't, imagine there's people in Louisiana or Arizona or whatever talking about Judd Hoos, or ordering CDs online.
During the rally, Judd Hoos plays 10 shows. It makes for a long week, but these guys look forward to it.
Individually, I think everybody had to go through their own routine to make it 10 nights. And, but it wasn't like we had to travel somewhere the next day. How hard is it to go to sleep and go do it again, I think that's my take on it. It wasn't that hard.
It's a little bit of pacing mentally. Every night you do a show, you want to do a little bit better the next night. And so 10 in a row, you just kind of keep trying to top what you did the night before.
Even though the Loud American Roadhouse might not be the biggest bar at the rally, they pack people in and give them one hell of a show.
The thing that strikes me, the Loud American, it's almost ridiculous how many lights and how much PA you're packing into a club that holds 1,000 people. It is a concert experience. It's the abbreviated concert experience. You got a little room, but you got a huge PA and a ton of people and a good light show.
Bikerism number 49. Beware the biker whose ink peels off.
For many, the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is a must-attend event year after year. Whether it's for the party, the riding, or to meet up with old friends, there's something that keeps bringing the people back.
My first rally was 1981. I haven't missed one since.
This is 19 for me.
It was 1987, and I'd never been to Sturgis, and I was into Harleys real big and custom bikes, and I wanted to, you haven't lived unless you've been to Sturgis, if you're a motorcycle enthusiast. And I didn't know anybody, so I decided just to ride my bike up here and try to find a hotel room and kind of see what it's like, and I did, and I've never missed a year since.
I've been coming to your Sturgis since 1985, and this is my 13th year. I don't come every year, I come every 3 or 4 years.
For some, 2007 was their first year to the rally.
I'm a virgin of Sturgis, but I'm being broken in very well.
Jeff is with bikerdata.com.
Well, basically we come out to all the rallies. We've been over at Destination Daytona Bike Week, at Myrtle Beach, the Rot Rally, and we're now here at the world famous Sturgis Rally.
Jeff, like many vendors, has to offer something unique to stand out and be profitable.
Well, we have a couple things, 3 little items. The bike giveaway is a very big item. We do have 4 beautiful models that we bring to give you your official event photo. We have mothers with their babies and their dogs and family photo portraits, so we keep it very clean. That's very important to us. And the third thing is we have sponsors.
Your leather is going to absorb what it needs, but it still allows the leather to breathe. It's beeswax, lavender oil, and eucalyptus oil. It seals the leather, but it still allows the leather to breathe, so it's not going to dry up and crack out underneath. You can use it on any color of leather, vinyl, canvas, your skin, dry chapped hands, heels of your feet.
Nicole, Amanda, and Nikki take a different approach. They are the eye candy. Their good looks and their knowledge about leather reels in potential buyers. Many of the vendors that set up here know that this is their opportunity to reach hundreds of thousands of potential customers. Being set up in the right location is the key to sales, and most of these vendors will set up in the same place year after year.
Well, we started out with 130 bikes. We've been doing real well so far, so we've sold probably 40 to 45 of these already. So sales are going very well here at Sturgis this year. This is probably our 9th year here at Sturgis. Always set up here at 4th and Lozelle. It's probably the best location here in Sturgis, so we're real proud of it. We do real well here.
Iron Horse Motorcycles out of Fort Worth, Texas, brought one of their newest bikes.
This is the 2007 Slammer. It was actually voted V-Twin Bike of the Year this year by Easy Rider. Top of the line bike that we build.
It's got dual emulsifier and an encapsulating property, so you can spray it right on the dirt now and right on the bugs, and you just wipe it slow. You don't wipe it hard. The paint, do the windshield and the chrome.
Chet has been rocking the Sturgis scene for a number of years as a vendor. He is back this year with Wham Bam Bike Wash.
By the time somebody pulls out a garden hose to wash their bike, I'm done.
We like them dirty.
If you're the type that likes to wash their bike the old-fashioned way with soap and water, there are some great places to do that, or have it done for you.
Oh, great. Look at it. Friggin' awesome. Perfect. And they're nice. They talk to you. Well, I've been coming here since '04, and I always come here. It's just kind of tradition now. So, and plus they're in bikinis, which isn't bad.
People like Eric pay $25 to $30 to have their bike washed and dried by hand by one of these bikini-clad ladies.
Making some money for school. Gotta pay for college.
These girls wash anywhere from 15 to 20 bikes each day, and right after bad weather, business picks up even more.
We really like the rain. We've had a couple good, strong rains. Brings dirty bikes in. Friday through Sunday, we rocked it, made a lot of money. Now it's slowing down pretty much. I don't know if it's the weather or if they're just leaving. Some people told me it's because there's no boobs or anything. There's stricter rules this year.
It's not just girls like Janice who are subject to the rules and regulations of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. They apply to everybody.
The cops just love me. I think it is. I don't know.
He's a playboy.
Got ape hangers and was riding in, rode 350 miles and was about 10 miles out, and of course get pulled over by the cops.
Don't mind me.
Had Johnny Dubs just flies by, waves.
Well, I pulled over on the side. He passed me. I said, "Fuck it, I ain't stopping."
So he got me, and then he frisked me. He felt me up. Did the deed. Right on I-90.
Bikerism number 7. It takes more love to share the saddle than it does to share the bed.
Since the 90s, the rally has quickly spread from just Sturgis to overtaking the entire area. From Spearfish to the southern tip of the Black Hills, the impact of motorcycles can be felt.
In the last 5 or 6 years, the rally is spreading more out into the Black Hills area. It's not just the Sturgis area as much, so traffic isn't quite as congested. In the last several years, we haven't encountered some of the traffic problems that we were encountering previous to that.
It's just every town you go to around Sturgis, everybody just welcomes the bikers, and it's just the rally is not just in Sturgis itself, it's in several surrounding towns and cities, and it's awesome.
Deadwood is doing their best to get them in here. A lot of the joints have got the bands, and they got the Bud Girls or whatever that comes around, everything, plus we got the gaming, which they all come through for.
But that wasn't always the case. Deadwood, with its close proximity to Sturgis, has welcomed the riders since the mid-'80s, but it was a hard-fought battle.
When the demands on Deadwood became clear that we needed to start doing something as a city to open our arms and make it, more of an invitation to these guys, the first step that we took was to get over some of the hard feelings that we had over the years and the fear of the gangs and what had happened back in the 70s and the early 80s, and to open up parking back on Main Street. It was an enormous step for Deadwood.
Lifelong resident Louis Lalonde knows that the typical biker that comes to the rally has changed. The word biker used to conjure up images of grizzled, road-weary types. Today, the world of bikers has been infiltrated by just about every level of today's society. You could be sitting next to a doctor or lawyer on one side with a garbage man or construction worker on the other.
One night of excitement and one day of, all of the total Sturgis experience is enough for most of them. Most of them want to enjoy the hills and drive around, and Deadwood, fortunately enough, has become the Vale of the Rally. I mean, we're that place where people can come and relax and get a great meal. They can sit down and enjoy live music in a number of the casinos and various saloons, and they can gamble if they'd like, or, there's just a lot of options. It's not just looking at vendors and watching motorcycles. It's being with your friends.
Some say that's the secret to the success of the rally, being with your friends and the unbelievable riding opportunities.
This is the rally that if you love to ride motorcycles, you'll never ride all of the hills.
When you come to Sturgis, the Black Hills are just wide open and they're great for riding.
I love riding the hills. You just can't get better than this.
Oh man, you can't beat the riding. The riding out here in the Black Hills is unbelievable.
It all keeps coming back to the riding, some of the most spiritual riding that a person can experience.
Bikerism number 40. People are like motorcycles. Each is customized a bit differently.
It's grown a little bit.
One way to explore the hills is to ride at an organized event like the Mayor's Ride.
Good morning. Morning, LaRue, Mayor of Sturgis.
This year was the 5th annual Mayor's Ride. The ride was started by former Sturgis Mayor Mark Ziegler as a throwback to the days of the original Jack Pine Gypsies. Back in the day, the Gypsies held riding tours to show off the beautiful byways of the Black Hills. Today, the proceeds raised from the Mayor's Ride help fund the Sturgis Volunteer Fire Department.
For this particular community, it means that they have the opportunity to upgrade their equipment. It means that they also have the resources to respond to a big event like this. 8 ambulances are on call and ready to go. We've got fire trucks that are there and available, because anytime you have a large group of people there, you've got the possibilities of fires being started accidentally.
This year, the route left downtown Sturgis and headed down Van Auker Canyon and followed 385 south before coming to a stop at Custer State Park over 100 miles later.
Mayor's Ride was introduced to us by some friends that we met, and I've done some big charity rides, and I enjoy them. And the way he talked, the way this one's organized, I said, this is something I think my wife would really enjoy, because she's never really done a big ride. And that's where we made the decision. Plus the fact you're giving back to the community that's hosting this. It's all good.
Last year it was very well organized, and it gives money back to the community. You know, Sturgis is a really small town. So they use this to get emergency equipment and fire equipment and things like that. So we feel like if we come here for 2 weeks and have a good time, the least we can do is give money back to the community, and it's very worthwhile. And we had a great time last year.
The registration fee goes to the Sturgis Volunteer Fire Department, but it's not just the bikers who help out with this event.
We have tremendous sponsors that come in and assist us with the logistics of the ride. Jack Daniels provides T-shirts. South Dakota Pork Producers puts on the meat for the barbecue. Coca-Cola provides beverages. I mean, it goes on and on. The people that are excited about doing this with the idea that the proceeds are going to go to the fire department. And so consequently, everybody's registration, that's where that money goes. And well, there are not many organizations that can say 100% of the dollar you donated is going to the cause.
Riding has long been a part of the rally since the beginning, and arguably the Needles Highway is one of the best rides in the hills. Only 14 miles in length, the picturesque scenery features granite spires, the Needle's Eye, hairpin turns, and narrow tunnels. It is one of the most traveled roads during the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally.
Oh, well, tunnels are awesome. Revving up your bike and shit, but scenery is much different, especially the mountains in the background.
Definitely turns. It's all about the turns. Can't complain about it.
I personally like switchbacks on my Harley. A lot of Harley riders like the flat highway riding, but switchbacks is what makes the ride real enjoyable. And put that on top of the scenery, and you got a combination that can't be beat.
Riding is the most spectacular. The scenery is absolutely incredible.
Bikerism number 44. Two-lane blacktop isn't a highway. It's an attitude.
With the Sturgis Rally continuing to bubble over its borders and out into the hills, it's only natural for different venues to pop up and support the bikers who are looking to get out of the city. The Top 50 Rally Park and the Bone Yard Saloon are two recent additions to the rally landscape.
The rally itself, just growth more than anything. And like you'd mentioned earlier, how it's spread out everywhere. You can go to Custer and see huge crowds. You know, everywhere you go, it's jam-packed. It's a lot of people for the Black Hills, but it's cool to see the thing grow, and I really don't see it slowing down or stopping. No matter what the industry is doing, enthusiasts are going to be coming to a location like this. It's like a homecoming for everybody that rides. You know, it's the event to be at.
The Top 50 Rally Park is down near Piedmont between Rapid City and Sturgis. Spread across 14 acres, the Top 50 Rally Park has a little something for everyone. Rally Park is home to top-name vendors, bike builders, and entertainment like the Red Bull Extreme Motocross team, and of course, the Legend Top 50 Custom Bike Show. It also allows people to get out of Sturgis and away from the hustle of Main Street to check out trends and what's new in the industry.
Yeah, it's nice. Get away from everything back in Sturgis and get out of the way, do some riding.
It's amazing the number of bikes that you see, the different style bikes. I mean, some of the crazy things that people ride in here is just, it's amazing. I know it's a party atmosphere, a lot of great people, friendly people.
The bike show has grown in popularity, not only with the fans who come out, but also with the builders who want to get their newest creations displayed in front of an audience.
There's so many talented people in this industry that don't necessarily get an opportunity to be out in front of others. But what we try to structure is we try to swing deals with a lot of the magazines to cover these guys and really push the show, give them a chance to show their stuff.
My name's Mike Beelan from West Palm Beach, Florida with A1 Cycles Incorporated.
My name's Christian Dotson. I live in Santa Rosa, California. The shop is Dotson Design.
Mike and Chris brought their latest bikes down after being in bike shows in Sturgis during the earlier part of the week.
Basically, it's developing a strong reputation, and you know, scheduling-wise, it's a good time of the week compared to fit it in, and you know, I just wanted to bring it out and be part of the whole Legend independent show.
The bike show features one-off custom motorcycles, hot rod trucks, and classic cars.
I think this is a great idea because, like you say, Sturgis has kind of overgrown its boundaries, and you know, part of the reason to come out here is just the nice scenery and going on little rides, and just this little trek out to here is just a nice jump. You know, it's close enough to be convenient, but far away enough to still be a kind of a little mini trip within itself.
Jesse Jurrens says the whole idea was to have a central location that's easy to get to.
With this location, our idea was to kind of get out of the thick traffic and, you know, and waiting in line for 2 hours to get somewhere. We thought this location would be great. It's easy on, easy off. There's plenty of parking.
Jesse has been in the custom bike world for quite a while. He got his start with Legend Air Suspension. His suspension was named Most Innovative Product of the Year at the 1998 Indianapolis Trade Show. From there, he continued to gather momentum and launched Independent Cycle.
The Rally Park actually started because of a bike show that we intended on using as a tool to launch our new frame program, probably 2004, late 04 or 05. And we actually did the bike show here in the parking lot of the shop. and it turned into a little more than what we could handle in the parking lot. So in a sense, it evolved into needing more ground, which kind of led to the Top 50 Rally Park.
Another new location to pop up on the scene is this place, the Bone Yard Saloon. Located right off the Whitewood exit, it's a short 5 miles from Sturgis. With over 40 acres of pavement, the Bone Yard offers better parking, more concerts, and lots of partying for the people of the rally.
I think the Bone Yard's an awesome place. I think it's going to outdo the Full Throttle by big time. I mean, it's going to be unbelievable.
The Bone Yard boasts some of the hottest bar stars and the coldest drinks in the rally. They also have something that no other bar has.
We got a 100-foot horseshoe. It's been dubbed the stripper bar. We've incorporated some of the aspects of bowls, and the girls are loving it. They're having a great time up there, the bartenders. We got bikini bike washes. We got lots of fun things going on here.
The Bone Yard has everything that makes a Sturgis rally bar unlike the bars you have at home, from the burnout pits to the mechanical bull ride to the concerts, and from the necessary things like good food, cold beer, and a party-like atmosphere. The Bone Yard has it all.
The Full Throttle, I guess, is getting kind of old, you know? I mean, it's dirt, and this is all concrete. It's nice. It's got beautiful women. It's good concerts. It's a good place to come.
And a not-so-new place worthy of checking out is a permanent fixture that attracts many bikers during the rally.
Awesome. A lot of work.
It's incredible.
A lot of work, yeah.
The Crazy Horse Memorial was started in 1948, 10 years after the first Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. The memorial's mission is to honor the culture, tradition, and living heritage of the North American Indians. Lakota Chief Henry Standing Bear had contacted Korczak Ziolkowski about carving a memorial.
Then I got a letter from this old Indian I'd never met, Standing Bear, and he asked if I'd build a memorial to their people so the white people know the red man had great heroes also. Well, having brought myself up and being American of Polish descent, I thought that wasn't too much to ask for. And I had no place to go, so I decided to dedicate my life doing this.
Korczak made the model to fit the shape of the mountain, and being Korczak, he said, oh, what the hell? It's going to take the rest of my life to do it. I might just as well make it the biggest, and it might as well be the best.
I think that's the biggest, most impressive monument I've ever seen.
It's huge. It's 641 feet long, 563 feet high. It's being carved in the round. It's not just into one side of the mountain. Crazy Horse's face is 87.5 feet from chin to hairline. And the horse's head is the height of a 22-story building. That opening under Crazy Horse's arm, when it's finished, will be big enough for a 10-story building to fit.
To put it in perspective, you could fit all of Mount Rushmore into the side profile of Crazy Horse's face. When it is all finished, it will be the largest mountain carving in the world.
I do work with stone, and I know how tough it is, so we really appreciate something like that.
The monument is funded by nearly 1 million people that visit the site annually. The entrance fee helps to keep the doors open and the mountain blasting moving forward. There's a gift shop, a scaled-down replica of the finished carving, a restaurant, and a Native American education and cultural center.
There were two things when Korczak passed away that I will never have to think about, and one is taking government money and the other is putting up billboards. That's just out.
Korczak died from a heart attack at the carving site in 1982, but his spirit and message live on through his wife Ruth, who has this to offer.
You can do anything in this world you want to do if your pride is intact. And hopefully this mountain carving will help the Indian people have the pride in themselves that they deserve.
Bikerism number 57. If you want to get somewhere before sundown, you can't stop at all the bars along the way.
It's amazing to think that the Sturgis Rally phenomena started with a few friends getting together and doing what they love, riding through the beautiful Black Hills.
Well, initially there was Pappy Hoyle and Pearl invited some friends over, and they went riding in the hills and had some picnics and that kind of thing.
From that first group in 1938, the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally has evolved to 500,000 riders attending annually.
As the years went on, it continued to grow, and at a certain point there, I can't give you the exact date, they decided, why don't we have some races? And so the first thing they did is they had some hare scrambles out by Bear Butte. They started some dirt track racing, and then it really became the rally and races, and it was really a destination. And if you came to the rally, you had to come to the races.
Today, the Jack Pine Gypsies have a half-mile, motocross, and short track for racing, plus the hill climb. Just like the rally has changed over the years, so have the racers and the bikes they ride.
You know, everybody in racing or anything always says, in my day it was harder. You know, no brakes, the whole show, you know, and a lot of them drove what they raced. You know, they drug them out there on Sunday or Saturday and with the Indians and the Harleys and stuff, and took off a fender or a headlight or some crap, and away they went.
It used to be if you had a motorcycle, you wanted to race it. You know, a motorcycle was something that just not everybody owned. And if you had a motorcycle, you were kind of a daredevil back in those days. And you know, you'd have the guys down on Main Street, the guys in the bars, the guys wherever they were at the campgrounds, wherever, they would come, find out about the races and sign up and race and try to make some money to go back home. So, you know, it's really changed, but they were the real deal. Those guys were the people that made racing what it is today.
Over the years, the rally has grown past its racing roots, and it has morphed into something much more.
Well, that's kind of been a problem in the last few years. It's really become, you know, more of a swap meet. And, you know, people come to an event, say the rally, for an experience. And if you come to the rally and all you see is what's downtown, maybe see what's at Buffalo Chips, you really missed some of the real core parts of the rally. You come here, you'll get your adrenaline rush. You'll get to see some crashes. You'll get to see some people doing some really crazy things. And you know, it's the kind of things that you can't experience anywhere else.
The Gypsies are still involved in the rally to this day. You can find them at their headquarters in the VFW building at the end of Main Street. You can pick up Gypsy patches and stickers and just enjoy the cold water and air conditioning.
Well, there's a lot of folklore that goes on, a lot of stories about the Gypsies, and probably most of them are true. But having heard this from Pearl's mouth, I'll do the best to tell you how they got their name. This will be as close as I can get. But on one of their they would have their friends come in and they'd have picnics, and on one of their outings after they got done eating, they went out for a ride and they were up in the hills someplace, up in the pine trees, and they'd all pulled over, and I suppose they were dusty and you know, maybe muddy, I'm not really sure, but they were all sitting there in a big group, and somebody in a truck drove by and he hollered, "You get off the road," or something like that. "You look like a bunch of gypsies." And it kept on going, and they all kind of had a good laugh. And you know how things go, you start laughing at that guy, making fun of him, and first thing you know, you start calling each other names. And somewhere in that conversation, they came up with the name Jack Pine Gypsies. They were out in the Jack Pines, they looked like a bunch of gypsies, and the name stuck.
I'm 7, 8, 9 years with the Gypsies. Bob Moore is the guy who got me into the Gypsies. He sponsored me and all that stuff.
Niles Harris has been a lifelong biker and has been coming to the rally since the late 60s. These days you can catch him down at the Gypsies headquarters most of the week helping out.
A bunch of good people, really neat history. You talk when those guys get together, especially during rally. We get some of the guys been in the club for 30, 40, 50 years, and neat tales, neat things they did with the bike racing.
If you think Niles Harris looks familiar, you're not alone.
We were sitting here last year at the table, and one of us at the table said, "I think that's a guy from that video." And I'm like, "Yeah, right, whatever." And nobody had enough guts to go ask him, so I said, "Tell me you're not that guy from the video." And he's like, "Okay, I'm not the guy from the video."
Niles Harris was the inspiration behind the Big and Rich song, The 8th of November. He met up with the pair while they were in Deadwood.
I was bartending at the Buffalo Bar there, and Big and Rich came up singing for beer and eats and a place to stay. We hit it off.
Said goodbye to his mama as he left South Dakota to fight for the red, white, and blue.
I came down in the morning and they were in there eating breakfast once, and I got a Bronco, a 73 Bronco with a bunch of Army Airborne stickers on it, and they asked about that. And I told them that story, and we were out riding around the hills looking at some old mines and stuff, and Big Kenny and John Rich said, "We're going to write a song." And they did. For over a year, they'd be calling me on the phone, asking me different details about what happened and how it went down there, everything. And they, over a year later, I was in New Orleans at the Jazz Fest, and they tracked me down. They called me. They said they were done with the song, and they overnighted it to where I was staying in New Orleans. And I heard the song, and they were we didn't change hardly anything. They had it perfect. See if I can't get at a scrapbook easy.
He says he appreciates the attention the song has brought to the vets, especially from the Vietnam War. Niles gets letters and mementos from servicemen and families from all over the U.S.
I got a scrapbook, 2 of them, going on 3 now, that I save from letters that I've gotten from everybody, from all the services and everything. And it just, they really enjoyed the song. A lot of them said it was sort of closure for them.
Niles doesn't mind being in the spotlight, and he is quick to point out that his 8th of November ritual is out of respect and remembrance.
That was just something I did on November 8th every year. I had a drink for the guys. Sometimes it was a good dinner or whatever, but it was a never cry in your beer type thing for me. This was celebrating these dudes that are dead, you know, and having a drink for them because they couldn't have it.
For 1 week out of the year, it seems like all eyes from the industry are focused on this small South Dakota town. From biker magazines to the International Press Corps, Sturgis is one of the most covered events in the biker world.
I used to tell people it's the only rally I would pay to go to.
Dave Withrow is the publisher for Maverick Publishing, headquartered in Spearfish, South Dakota. A transplant from Orange County, California, he has launched 2 new motorcycle magazines. He felt that the industry was ready for a magazine that was geared towards bagger owners and for the people who wanted to customize their stock motorcycle.
We launched American Cycle and American Bagger a year ago, and we had our big industry party to introduce them at Sturgis last year.
With the industry trend moving away from one-off custom choppers, Dave is catering the magazines to the growing segment of riders.
I think everybody's still stuck on the custom bandwagon, and I think where we're headed as an industry is what can you bolt onto a stock bike? And it's kind of gone, you know, in a circle. Everything's cyclical. Choppers were hot in the 70s, they went away in the 80s, came back in the 90s. Now they're not as hot anymore. Bolting parts onto your stock bike is where I'm pushing this magazine. And I think it's a niche that nobody is exploring. You know, if you're a bagger owner, you're forced to look through magazines that have a ton of Softails first, then Dynas, then Sportsters, maybe to get that one tech story or that one feature. So for bagger owners to have a magazine that's all about them, they're ecstatic.
Dave is quick to point out that the magazines are not all tech-driven. During the rally, Buck Lovell and his crew shoot over 60 motorcycle features for upcoming American Bagger and American Cycle magazines.
I had 2 guys helping me, and we shot 65 motorcycles, which is like the killed us.
Like Dave, Buck is a California transplant, where he was the editor of Hot Bike magazine. He has been photographing motorcycles for nearly 30 years.
Well, I started doing antique motorcycles a long time ago just for me. And then somebody, I think in 1979, I sold a Crocker article to Iron Horse magazine, and they paid me pretty good money for that, and I thought, wow, you can make money doing this?
Buck has been coming to the rally for over 25 years straight. Over the years, they both have seen the rally change as it has grown.
Well, it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden it started to flatten out.
If somebody comes to the rally in '07 and it's their first time here and they go out, they think there was big rigs this whole time. They forgot that it started as racing and the only vendors were food vendors and t-shirt, and that this rally really didn't get going until the 90s.
The early 90s are when the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally really blew up. The more press coverage it got, the more people showed up. It was the beginning of the mega rallies that we know today, attracting bike builders, vendors, and characters from all over the world, like this guy, originally from Slovakia.
I just look it up, you know, have a good time. My buddies, actually I'm living now in Gunnison, Colorado, so I got a couple of friends of mine who I ride with, so here we are.
The bike is covered with animal pelts and pieces. A bear's head, a wolf's head, and a badger keep on lookout from the rear. A shark's mouth and ram's head cover the front.
It's wild, man.
That is a
Wildest thing I've ever
wild-looking
seen.
scoop. I'd sure like to. I wonder how that thing rides down the road.
That's excellent, man. Judge for yourself. Look at that thing. It's crazy. It's insane.
It makes you speechless. There's so much on it that you could walk around it probably 3 times and not see everything.
It's not just the attention that George likes about the rally.
A party. Enjoy, meet the same crazy people as I am. If you look at around, there's all crazy ones.
And when asked why he built the bike,
Why? Why not?
walking up and down Main Street in Sturgis, you can see almost anything. The Hulk keeping a watchful eye on the traffic flow. Girls, people capturing a memory for the people back home. Or a legendary fight at the Knuckle Saloon.
Take all the pills that make me forget about all the madness locked up inside, deep in my mind, still trying to solve the problem. It's time to fade and choke away the rapid testing obsessions and float so high, gauging that I am ready to release this. Death, sadness, this harmony is feeding me so much that I can't take it. Death, sadness. These powder dreams are all I need, elevating my self-worth. Still on the edge with nothing left, controlling thoughts to meaning. Corrupting mind intensifies the point of our dilemma. Still trying to fade and choke away the rage and trance.
I loved it. I really did.
Dora Jones hopped in the ring for the first time, and even though she didn't win this one, she says she might be in for another round later in the week.
I had to let this heal though, and this heal, and that heal.
We have about 15 seconds left.
You can even see this guy wearing a wool suit in the middle of August.
This is my adaptation, if you will, of a 1905 motor bicycle. All motorcycles are motor bicycles until 1920s when they finally took the pedals off.
Eric has been coming to the rally off and on since 1991. With a bike like this one, he says the reaction is like no other.
The girls wearing almost nothing get less pictures taken of them than I do of me. And I'm fully clothed.
He's actually half Jack Russell, half Chihuahua.
Bob Brown and Jerry made the ride up from Colorado. They've been making the trip for several years, and Jerry knows how to ride.
Normally, since he's right behind me, he's protected from the wind, so if it's cool, he just curls up and lays down in there, and it's nice and warm, and I come to a stop, he gets up, puts his paws on my back, and kind of watches us, watches what's going on around us.
Like everybody at the rally, these two have their own reasons for coming back year after year.
Just great people, good time, great food. My wife and I just enjoy seeing all the new bikes, and we love seeing the graphics, and of course our bike here has got quite a bit of graphics on it too.
I am sitting on a motorcycle that is a tribute to 9/11.
Pauline Brown is the third person rounding out this trio from Colorado.
And we've had people come up to the bike and just break down and cry. We just had a gentleman come up that was a World Trade Center survivor and talked to us for quite a while, and so it's wonderful because we love to share our story and what happened. And
the tragedy of 9/11 brought Bob and Pauline together in Japan, of all places.
I'm from California, he's from Colorado, and I was over there visiting my oldest daughter who's in the Navy and was stationed in Japan. She made me a grandmother, so I was visiting my newborn grandson, and he was over there on business. 9/11 happened, and of course nobody could get home, and we met in the Narita airport in Japan. And so when we got married, we decided to do this as a wedding gift to each other. It was a tribute to 9/11, because out of something as horrible as 9/11, fate brought us together. We lost 50 New York City police officers, and they ghosted in the Twin Towers for us here. That's the 4 airline flights that went down. We have these colors don't run. I don't know if you can see the ghosted flag in there.
That's the magic of the rally. Real stories, real people, and the real reasons they come.
Bikerism number 56. Catching a June bug at 70 miles an hour can double your vocabulary.
Riding out to Sturgis, chasing that white line. Still riding horses, ain't got nothing else on my mind. Oh no. All the while I'm riding, rounding those chills. The freedom of the open road, you know it's flowing through my veins. I'm sitting here like a junkie who's just waiting on the next train. Doing shooters down at Hooters with a Budweiser or two. There's even times, you know, I'll throw Jack Daniels back with you. It's leather and lace, you know. There's dancing girls dancing all around. Things really get to rocking down at the Buffalo Chip Campground. Oh yeah, that's why we're riding out to Sturgis, chasing that white line. Steel riding horses ain't got nothing else on my mind. No, no. It's a brotherhood of riders, some too damn wild to tame. Ain't really no outsiders, nah, you know we welcome 'em all just the same. Right out to Devil's Tower, where the Indian spirits live and roam. No matter where I'm riding on my Harley, I'm always home. The freedom to ride, you fly the red, white, and blue. Thanks to all the vets that gave that freedom up to you. Some paid with their time, you know, while others paid with their life. Also you can live and ride and let that freedom flag fly. Oh yeah, that's why we're riding out to Sturgis. You know we're chasing that white line. Steel riding horses ain't got nothing else on my mind. Oh no. If Pappy had only known just what he started back then, his vision made him a legend. He was a jack pine gypsy kind of man. Oh yeah, and now we're riding out to Sturgis. You know we're chasing that white line. Steel riding horses ain't got nothing else on my mind. Oh no, now we're riding out to Sturgis, chasing that white line. Riding out to Sturgis, chasing that white line. Riding out to Sturgis.
We couldn't talk about Sturgis without mentioning the presence of law enforcement.
I got a good thing to say about the law enforcement out here. They're all right. They haven't given me or anyone else I've seen trouble they didn't deserve.
I work primarily the night shift. That's usually go to work about 4:30 in the afternoon and work till I never get done if it's 4 or 5 or 6 in the morning.
The Highway Patrol handles the ugly side of the rally.
We have a lot of wrecks in this Boulder Canyon.
Yeah.
We had a fatal tonight. A motorcycle hit a deer.
Our primary function here is traffic. We take care of all the incidents that occur on the roadway. We respond to calls for service on the highway. We investigate all the accidents that occur, and we proactively enforce all the traffic laws.
There is a bottleneck effect from the city of Sturgis going east on Highway 34 towards the Buffalo Chip and the Glencoe campground. With so much traffic on this 3-mile stretch of blacktop, the Highway Patrol maintains a large presence to let everyone know that they are there.
The bikers, they call it the gauntlet. All the way from Sturgis out here, they call it the gauntlet. Have a seat in the front there. I need to talk to you a bit.
DUI is the biggest violation that we see as far as the reason why we're taking people to jail anyways. Misdemeanor drug arrests would be right behind that, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony drug arrests behind that, possession of meth or possession of cocaine.
During the 2007 Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, there were 251 DWI arrests, 215 misdemeanor drug arrests. There were a total of 1,176 citations issued and 2,807 warnings and 5 fatalities during the week of the rally.
Bikerism number 37. A biker can smell a party 5,000 miles away.
I like that bike.
Even before custom bike building became so popular, bike builders have been attracting the fans. Famous builders like Donnie Smith, Dave Perowitz, Paul Yaffe, and Rick Fairless have been using the rally to introduce new parts, showcase their work, and meet with the people.
When I'm working a show, especially this show, but pretty much any show, I'm there from open to close. And it's, you know, if people are coming out to see you and you're advertised at being at a show, you don't know if they're going to come early or they're going to come late or whatever. So I'm there all day, every day when I'm working a show because I want to be able to talk to the people. And this is, obviously, Sturgis is the biggest show in the country. And so we're just glad to be out every year.
A few years ago, Rick set up Stroker's Sturgis inside the Thunderdome. It serves as a place to cool your pipes, have a cold drink, and relax a bit.
People are glad to give them some place where they can come and hang out, and just a good, clean, fun place where they can see a lot of cool bikes. And that's what people are in Sturgis for, is the motorcycles. And we got a whole mess of them in there.
Truly an international team and
from bikes and beer to custom bike shows, the Thunderdome has hosted some pretty unique events during the rally. 2007 marks the 19th year at the rally for the Rat's Hole Custom Bike Show. And after nearly 2 decades, it shows no sign of slowing down.
It's a replica of the Starship Enterprise. It took 6 years to build. I got scale pictures from Paramount Pictures, and I built it all to scale, and then I changed the name to Star Trike so I wouldn't interfere with the Paramount proprietary design.
The Star Trike is Loch David Crane's creation. It is one of the largest pieces of Star Trek memorabilia in the world.
I wanted an image that people would know right away. So in fact, they enjoy it. The youngsters, old people, all sorts of ages appreciate it because they've been seeing this image subliminally for 30 years.
Loch David Crane is definitely going where no man has gone before.
Right now we're sitting in the exhibition area of One World Choppers. It's the 7th year that I've done art, motorcycles in art, motorcycles as art exhibition. And the idea for the show came about because I've seen more and more what I see as influence from other countries and cultures on our custom bike scene as the world has grown smaller and smaller the last few years through communication and media, travel, things like that. Now, I wanted to give credit where credit was due. You know, the Germans and Austrians were doing drop saddles 12, 15 years ago. Swedish choppers, I shot my first one in 1981, and that's still a style. The Japanese have come on incredibly strong over the last 5 years, and I think we're seeing their influence as well on American-style bikes.
I've been invited by Michael Lichter. He saw our first paintings at the CCI show in Germany, and I think he loved my paintings.
There's more to exhibit than just motorcycles. One World Choppers also showcases art in many different forms. You'll find drawings, paintings, and even sculptures made from metal.
These are famous bike builders, and that was my intention, to show the most famous bike builders in the world. And of course I have to show Paul, Russell, and I hope so Jesse James and Billy Lane.
In general, I think the response to the show has been great. I watch people walking around, they seem to enjoy what they see. I think I see things a little differently than others, and I look at art a little different, but people seem to enjoy what they see. And I think art exists on many levels, and so people take it for what they want. I hope, and my goal really was that people would leave here thinking about the world and how we all fit together, and that's why I say One World Choppers.
Bikerism number 20. Riding faster than everyone else only guarantees you'll ride alone.
With the motorcycle industry ever changing, it seems the trend is moving away from custom choppers and towards something new.
I see a lot of people going for the bagger thing, and I think you're going to see more sport baggers.
The increase in baggers has been phenomenal. There's just bagger. You come riding up the freeway on the way here, 75% of the bikes are baggers.
But not everyone sees it that way.
Baggers are cool, and you could ride it all the way here and be totally comfortable, but once you got here, you would wish you were on your cool bike, you know, so you might as well tough it out and roll, you know. I rolled with a friend of mine, he's on a CFL, 1,250 miles. I rode my Springer and he rode a CFL, and we just did it.
Another trend that has been on the rise for the past few years is of the three-wheeled kind. Trikes have been showing up in force at Sturgis.
They're 15 feet long and 78 inches wide with 11.5-foot wheelbase. We have power plants starting from 300 horsepower all the way up to 880.
Las Vegas Trikes has been setting up at the rally for the last 5 years. Every trike is built from the ground up, and each one offers a unique riding experience.
One of the things that you first notice when you sit in the driver's seat is the comfort. We got a lot of comfort for the back support that you don't get off a typical motorcycle. Then you go to the next thing is putting in gear and starting to drive. And as soon as you start riding this thing, you realize that although sitting still, you got some resistance. As soon as you start rolling, it feels like it's got power steering.
It's that kind of comfort that makes Las Vegas Trikes so popular among the triking community.
We have customers in their 30s and their 40s, professional people, celebrities, all the way up to people in their retirement years taking them on long trips, touring across the country. It's an amazing product that spans many decades of people's ages.
If Las Vegas Trikes is at one end of the spectrum, then the leaders of the three-world Lehman Trikes is at the other. Lehman Trikes offers conversion kits for over 4 different brands of motorcycles. They have also noticed more people moving from 2 wheels to 3.
We've really seen trikes take off here just in the last 5 or 6 years. To a lot of people, it looks like a new phenomenon. In fact, Lehman Trikes has been doing this since 1985.
There's an old saying, necessity is the mother of invention. John Lehman knows that better than most. When his family got too big to tour on a motorcycle, he made his first trike for his wife, Linda. When someone offered him a deal he couldn't refuse, he simply sold it and built her another one. After building and selling a few trikes, he quit his day job to focus on building trikes full-time.
We were the first to start converting factory OE motorcycles, doing conversions on the Hondas and the Goldwings. Also the first to start converting the Harleys in the early 90s. We've since done a lot more with additional Suzuki products and partnered with Victory Motorcycles on our Pit Boss trike, which is based on the Kingpin motorcycle.
Lehman Trikes manufactures every unit at their Spearfish, South Dakota location. This is where all the research and design takes place. So even though you're on 3 wheels, you still feel like you're on 2.
The trike really feels exactly like the original motorcycle was intended, heading down the freeway, cruising along. The only time you really notice a difference is how it corners and handles. Basically, with the trike, you're going to steer it through the corners as opposed to lean it. It'll resist any sort of tendency to want to lean into or out of the corners.
Places like the Thunderdome have taken advantage of the rising popularity of trikes, and for 2007 held a trikes-only trike show called Trike Wars. It's an opportunity to showcase some of the most innovative and tricked-out trikes in Sturgis.
We got a trike that's designed for people that are physically challenged. It's called the Liberator.
Mark Kelhoff brought his latest trike over from Minnesota.
Everything on it is all hand controlled. The seat is specially designed to provide upper and lower body support. Everything is low profile, as we've picked the small block Chevrolet because it's so easy to pick up on parts, easy to come across even valve covers with your own name on it.
And I think what we're seeing is just the natural progression of touring machines and touring riders. The trike allows people to load up, gear up, pull a trailer, two up, plenty of luggage.
It may be the natural progression, all right, with trikes becoming more mainstream and more people riding for long distances without comfort having to take a back seat to looks. Trikes, like baggers, are here to stay.
Bikerism number 27. A bike on the road is worth 2 in the shop.
Do I have to say how long I've been going to Sturgis? You don't have to. It's 32 years.
I'm 40, and I remember going out there the first time when I was 8. Likely chance I'd probably been out there before then.
Brian Klock of Klock Werks in Mitchell, South Dakota, has become the custom bagger authority in the last few years.
We built a bagger for my dad back in '96 that we took to the SEMA show in Vegas. Here we are 11 years forward, and we're getting to tear apart 2007s like they're candy. I mean, they have no miles on them. People are calling up going, yeah, do it, do the whole deal, you know. Well, that's really what we're good at.
For Klock, 2006 was a whirlwind year, and winning a biker build-off was just the beginning of things to come.
Suddenly, we're making our own parts. We're ready to go with our parts line for the touring bikes, which is kind of our specialty, and we saw a niche there. And Drake Specialties saw the niche, and they decided to team up with us. Well, then, wham, we decided to build a bike for the biker build-off. We won, first ones ever to win with a bagger. A month later, we take it to the Bonneville Salt Flats. Joe, Dan, and I are out there, and we're watching Laura as she sets a land speed record with that bike, and suddenly there's 2 new bagger magazines on the market, and everything plays right into our hand, and it's ultimately a Cinderella story.
Being from Mitchell, South Dakota, the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally has played a large role in Brian's career.
My mom and dad, you know, we only live 4.5, 5 hours away, have relatives in Spearfish. We'd go out every year, you know. You'd see some things your mom probably didn't want you to see, just roaming the streets back then.
Klock travels to almost every bike event each year, but Sturgis is the one event he looks forward to all year. He says among the builders, the vendors, and the people, it's one of the most popular events to attend.
Inevitably, Arlen Ness, Donnie Smith, you can ask the greatest of the greats, and they're going to tell you their favorite rally is Sturgis, South Dakota. Because where else can you ride in that kind of quality?
Sturgis is known for its riding, but it's also a place where a young bike builder can break out into the industry.
We got the Sturgis bike build. We learned about it last year.
If Sturgis is the place to make your mark in the custom bike building world, then Sabers Specialties has hit the bullseye.
I just kind of want to do it for mainly shop publicity. And, I mean, it's one of the biggest rallies in the world, so I mean, it just kind of feels nice to have this bike on billboards and everybody talk about it, and have it in magazines. It just feels pretty good.
Blake Sabers and Derek Groves built the South Dakota Special in just under 9 weeks. The bike was ordered by the Sturgis Area Chamber of Commerce Charitable Foundation, with the proceeds from the ticket sales going right back into the community. The guys from Sabers Specialties teamed up with as many South Dakota businesses as they could to provide a truly one-of-a-kind bike.
It benefits both them and us. It's good South Dakota publicity, kind of showing what some South Dakota bike builders can do. I mean, and it's for the Sturgis Rally. It just kind of makes sense to have somebody local build the bike. The public response has been overwhelming. People are just surprised when we actually let them sit on it, and they can't believe how balanced it is. A lot of people really like the paint job. Most people think it's actually a sticker, but it's all airbrushed.
Sabers Specialties has partnered with Maverick Publishing and Independent Cycle to build the 2008 official Sturgis Rally bike. Keep an eye out for it at upcoming bike shows around the U.S. and keep a lookout for these guys to keep rolling out the awesome one-off customs.
Bikerism number 47. The best alarm clock is sunshine on chrome.
The Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, full of sights you wouldn't normally see. And here they seem perfectly normal. In fact, it wouldn't be Sturgis if you didn't see them. There are friendships made and remade, new miles logged, and some great sights taken in. There is music to rock to, the sound of thousands, hundreds of thousands of bikes thundering through the Black Hills of South Dakota. Sturgis is a place to lose yourself for 1 week of the year, to shed the demands and expectations of normal society and be who or what you want, without fear of judgment. If you make it to one rally in your life, make it the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. There is a reason Main Street is as legendary as it is, but you need to be here to get the full experience of it.
Welcome to Sturgis.
We'll definitely be back to Sturgis, no effing buts.
Unbelievable. That would be the best way I could say it. It's just, you know, you have to be here to experience it, to know what it's about. It's undescribable.
The bottom line is the scenery's beautiful, lots of nice roads out here, the people are friendly.
This is a vacation for me. I love seeing all the bikes and meeting the people, and it's great to have an art form that's all our own.
I love riding the hills. You just can't get better than this.
Beautiful women, gnarly bikes, cool people, a lot of beer, a little bit of whiskey, a lot of Crown, 2 stogies.
I think it's the most unique thing, and I bet I'm right. If you want to measure every grand event that goes on, literally in the United States, I'm trying to measure something bigger. that goes that long and brings in that much revenue and people, and you know, I just don't see anything that does it bigger.
We love it. We love the people. We love the scenery. It's beautiful here, and just to see the bikes, and we just love it.
Makes me feel alive because I'm getting older. 47 years old. I come here and I feel young again.
It's a great place for the camaraderie that is riding motorcycles. You go to these other rallies, you get into big cities, it's too cramped, you can't get anywhere.
Main Street during the day, concerts at night, campgrounds in the middle of the night.
It's just Sturgis. Sturgis is always the rally. You know? You can't go anywhere without having fun.
It's a beautiful place. Every American needs to come to South Dakota. I mean, there's just so many things to see.
Everybody be safe out there and hope to see everybody next year.
Bikerism number 12. If it takes more than 3 bolts to hold it on, it's probably crucial.
We are sitting in a very hot place right now. This is Sturgis 2007.
Looking for, I'm a Hammond son of a bitch, let me tell you.
Sturgis, South Dakota. That was Paul Yaffe and Russell Mitchell. Ready to be around them. That's Dave Nichols. I mean, these are, you know, icons. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
What do you do up at the Bone Yard?
Bartend, beer tub, show my boobs, you know.
You had fun up there?
Okay, good time.
Probably not. Probably because I'm with grandma and I get home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have my feet 9 hours, don't go to bed. That's what I did yesterday.
I don't feel like you do. Never go away. Never feel the same, cause I don't feel like you do.
This is James, Jesse, James.
Jesse, what are you guys doing up here today?
I'm getting ready to get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm doing.
Never be the same, cause I don't